Welcome to the world of probiotic foods. This is Cultured Food Life with your host, Donna Schwenk.
Welcome everybody, and thanks for joining me. Today we're going to talk about Bulgarian yogurt and this ancient culture that changed everything. So there's something really magical about Bulgarian yogurts. They're creamy, tangy, and alive with beneficial bacteria that has been passed down through generations. And when I first discovered this incredible cultured food, I was amazed by its deep history and its unique strains of probiotics, especially Lactobacillus. Now, Lactobacillus bulgaricus isn't the only one that's in Bulgarian yogurt. It also usually contains Streptococcus, Thermophilus, and it also has Lactobacillus tibucia, which is a subspecies of Bulgaricus. And it is one of probably my favorite yogurts. It really, really is good. And these microbes that work together to create this yogurt, they're not just delicious, but they're very deeply healing for your gut, but also for your immune system. And it's no wonder that this has been a staple in the diet of so many of the world's longest lived people. So let me show you why I've fallen in love with Bulgarian yogurt and how you can make it in your own kitchen in 4 easy steps and super easy. It's one of the most important and widely used bacterial cultures that is native to Bulgaria and proudly named Lactobacillus bulgaricus because of the regions that it's come from. And this remarkable probiotic can crowd out harmful bacteria in the gut, support your immune system, and help restore that delicate balance of healthy microbes that keeps our digestive system working as it should. Now, there's the legends of Bulgarian healing powers, and I want to tell you about this one story. So it's a fascinating legend that speaks to the ancient healing power of fermented foods, specifically Bulgarian yogurt. And this story dates back to the 16th century during the reign of King Francis I of France. And he, known for his patronage of the arts and the Renaissance in France, Francis also was a man who suffered from poor health, particularly digestive troubles that would really plague him throughout his entire life. At one point, the king fell seriously ill with a debilitating case of chronic diarrhea. It was so severe it left him dangerously dehydrated and close to death. None of the court physicians could stop this illness. He was given all the known remedies of the time, but nothing was working. So they were desperate to save their monarch, so his advisors sought help from beyond the borders of France. Eventually, they turned to the Ottoman Empire, whose land at that time included the region of Bulgaria. There was a long-standing tradition of eating fermented milk and was known for promoting robust health and a long life. A Bulgarian doctor was summoned to the French court and described a surprisingly simple yet unfamiliar remedy: traditional Bulgarian yogurt. This thick, tangy yogurt was made using wild strains of bacteria found in the mountainous regions of Bulgaria, and particularly the ones that I listed before, Lactobacilli and Streptococcus and Bulgaricus, which are all probiotic powerhouses. So here's what happened. King Francis began consuming the yogurt daily, and according to the legend, within days, his symptoms began to ease. His strength returned, his digestive system stabilized, and eventually he made a complete and full recovery. The miraculous turn of events was attributed to the yogurt, and the tale of its healing properties spread like wildfire across Europe. While it does remain a legend, the story is also supported by modern science that confirms that the extraordinary health benefits of Bulgarian yogurt are nothing to laugh about. Rich in live probiotic cultures, they help balance the gut microbiome, support immunity, and improve digestion, which was exactly what King Francis needed. It's a really beautiful reminder that the wisdom of traditional French foods often predates our modern understandings, but their benefits remain as powerful today as they were centuries ago. Now, the health benefits of Bulgarian yogurt caught the attention of Nobel Prize winning scientist Eli Microbes in 1908. He was one of the first to link the health of the digestive system and the immune system together. His work demonstrated that by manipulating our intestinal microbiome with friendly bacteria, we can enhance our health and boost our immune system's healing power. He also found one of the main reasons people develop illness and age faster was due to intestinal auto-intoxication. It was his discovery that the probiotics in the Bulgarian yogurt tend to inhibit the growth of the colon bacteria that stimulates this auto-intoxication. As a result, Bulgarians and people from Russia started consuming large amounts of traditional yogurt and also kefir, and have been found to live longer and healthier lives than many places on earth. There are many health benefits, but I love the flavor and the texture and its versatile abilities make so many of my favorite recipes. I use it daily, and I'm not kidding about that. And I use it in so many different things. It keeps me satisfied and wanting more. And I strain out the whey often. Sometimes I don't, but most of the time I do, because I like the high protein of the yogurt and I like how creamy it makes it. And it just tastes better to me. And I use it in so many dishes. Now, I had written about this woman in another article, but it was the oldest woman in the world, Maria who she just passed away at the age of 117. She was the oldest woman who lived. She reportedly ate 3 servings of La Facadea yogurt daily, which is a Bulgarian yogurt made with milk from their own cows and fermented with all of these cultures that I have been talking to you about. Researchers found that her gut microbiome was exceptionally high levels of beneficial bacteria such as bifidobacteria, which is often associated with yogurt consumption. Bifido is your immune system. It's one of the most important bacteria you have. And while yogurt alone may not be the only secret to her long life, her case suggests a healthy microbiome that supports longevity. And I have seen this time and time again, whether it's yogurt or kefir, you live longer when your microbiome is healthy and young. And bifido is a key to that because that's your young bacteria. But they all are important, all these strains, because the more diversity you have, the healthier your microbiome is. So I want you to take a look at all the different Bulgarian yogurts. I have 3 of them. I have skyr yogurt, which is an Icelandic culture yogurt, Greek, which is from that area, and I also have Yogurt Plus. And Yogurt Plus has the same strains as the other 2, but it has the addition of bifido in it. And you can make all 3 of these yogurts in an insulated mug. You just heat up the milk, make sure it's ultra pasteurized, and you can use full fat, 2%, fat-free. I actually am loving my skyr yogurt with fat-free milk. You heat that milk to 110. That's ultra pasteurized because that helps to denature the lactoglobulin in the milk and gives you the thicker curd. So you want to make sure you use that, or heat the milk to 195 and hold it there for a few minutes so that you'll help to denature those lactoglobulins. But anyway, you just take some milk. It literally takes me 5 minutes to make this. Stick it in a pan, heat it to 110. Don't go above it because it can kill the culture. And then you put it in your insulated mug, put your culture in, and let it sit for anywhere from 8 to 24 hours. And just check it, and it'll be creamy, yummy yogurt. And the cool thing about all of this is that you can strain out the whey. I have this super cool cheese maker, a cheese strainer that I have on my website that I associate with when you purchase the starters, you can see it on there. And you can stick the yogurt in there. It fits in there perfectly. You stick it in your refrigerator door. In a few hours, you have thick yogurt with high protein in it. But I make this constantly. And each one of those things will make it. And you can also do this in a yogurt maker. But it works really well. And what I usually do is sometimes I make it in the morning, sometimes I make it at night. Sometimes I forget about it. But it's always perfect every time I do it. And I usually do it for at least 12 to 15 hours. Just because of the time. Sometimes I want to do it before I go to bed, so I have it in the morning, or sometimes I do it early in the morning. And you can let it go 24 hours. That's fine too, but it always makes really good yogurt. It's only 4 steps, guys. And we have instructions in the packages and on my website if you want videos. And I have a QR code on there you can scan so you can see the videos and the recipes. But the recipes are in the yogurt. I didn't include that you can make Yogurt Plus in an insulated mug because I didn't know you could do that until I got these other yogurts. And I thought, well, they're similar species. Let me go see if it'll work in there. And it did. And I've made it dozens of times. and it's just easy. So all of them can be made with or without a yogurt maker. Super easy. And you guys, the stuff in the store that you buy, they've been testing. I've seen a lot of articles and a lot of posts about how there's hardly any, if any at all, probiotic strains in the yogurts, because either they sit on the store shelves too long and they diminish, but you're not getting the most bang for your buck, because a lot of them aren't containing what they say they contain, because it's hard to regulate that, because the longer they sit, the more they run out of food, and then you don't get very many probiotics. But you make it yourself, and guys, it takes 5 minutes. And I even have a cool insulating mug you can buy. It's super cool. It has Culture for Life on it. So, but you can also use like a Yeti or Stanley. They work too. It just needs to be like 30 ounces. You need to get a good one because it'll hold the heat in there and keep it warm so it'll culture. But it is now my preferred method of making these yogurts because it's super easy. But I have videos on all of them. I show you how to strain the whey out if you want to. You don't have to. Still good if you don't. But you are going to love these yogurts. I've gotten a lot of feedback from people who love them and how easy it is. And it'll help you so much if you make your own. If you make your own, guys, 5 minutes, okay? You'll make your own and you'll get billions more probiotics that will help your gut and help you heal. And I know it's convenient to buy them at the store. And I'm not against it. I just don't think you're going to get the benefits that you really need. And if you're like me, you want all the benefits you can get. So we've got 3 Bulgarian yogurts, Greek, Skyr, and Yogurt Plus. And they all are great. And I like each of them for a different reason. Each one of them has a different reason that I like them. But they're super fun to make. They're delicious. And I'm trying to make this as easy as possible because I want you to do it. Because I know you're not going to do it if I make it hard. And I wasn't going to do it if it was hard. So it's 4 steps. And let's go ahead and together live to 100 by eating yogurt and kefir. It'd be so great. It'd be so fun. And but you'll feel good. You don't want to live that long if you don't feel good. Well, that's not work. But there's so many benefits to this because along with some other lifestyle changes, I think this can be easily accomplished. Both of my grandparents lived a long time. I had one who didn't, but they lived very, very long times. But they all ate pretty healthy. So, and my mom just turned 90, and she is a yogurt lover. She likes yogurt too. So that's one of the things that I think is keeping everybody, their gut microbes healthy, and that's what you want. And it's not just about living long, it's living healthy and showing, because see, the thing about it is when you do that, when you're healthy, it only takes one person to do that because you'll start changing people around you because they'll notice. If you're just like everybody else, then you don't have the benefits to offer other people to live a healthier life. You don't want to go live your life and not be healthy because your body is your vessel that carries you through this life. And it is designed to keep you well and keep you healthy. But you got to help it. You got to give it the things that it needs to keep you healthy. And it will let you know. Once you clean up your diet, it will let you know when it doesn't like something. And you'll live a healthy, I think we're designed to stay healthy. I think our body's got all these mechanisms in it and we've just forgotten it because we've loaded it with so many toxins. And I mean, from drugs to crappy processed foods and all of the things that aren't good for us, that overload our systems and create toxins that the body can't get rid of. Guess what having good bacteria does? It helps you detoxify a lot. It's one of your main detoxifiers along with your liver. So that's why I consume these, foods every day. I mean, I look at people my age, it scares me. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, I don't feel like that, and I don't want to feel like that. I want them to feel better because they don't think they can. So I'm going to be an example to people. I don't preach them, I just live it. And then they come to me. The people who are looking for what I'm offering, find me. And when you love something and you live it, people will flock to you. And that is how I have built my business because I think integrity is really important. I think consuming these foods, I'm not telling you anything that I don't do. I don't tell you anything I don't do because I do all of this. And it's fun for me because I've made it simple and easy. And these foods are really fast foods to eat and enjoy. So, okay, I'll stop talking now. But anyway, thanks for listening, guys. Try the Bulgarian yogurts. I think you'll love them, and I think it could change your health and your gut. So thanks for listening, guys. We'll talk to you next time.